This is Hardy Brute, and today I'm going to be playing Fish and Ships. So let's check it out. So we currently have no fish and no money, but this is the upgrade shop. We have 3 casts. We can cast the line further, have the line sink down deeper, reel it in faster, and we have a key to the lighthouse as well. We also have 2 locations with different fish in each. So we fill up the meter, and that's how far we throw the line. But if we wait too long, then it goes all the way to the minimum. We caught our first fish, the small fry. I'd really like to catch that gray fish. Yeah, we were kind of close. But let's go sell our fish. So we made $9. And we can buy absolutely nothing. So back to the grind. Ooh, we caught a new fish. The metal scrap fish. Not sure I've heard of that one before. But hopefully it's worth a lot of cash. Ooh, we're gonna get the gray one. Now, this one's gotta be worth a lot. The common cod. He might be common, but he's gotta be worth more than the small fries. So let's go sell our haul. The metal scrap is actually worth $0. But the cod is worth $5. So let's increase our throw distance. Because there could be more fish that we just haven't seen yet. I can get another common cod. And now we have 2 bars to throw. And we caught another new fish. The wooden scrap. And once again, I don't think I've heard of that fish before. And it didn't even show for us to sell. But we made enough money to go to the second area. Ooh, there's jellyfish, little green fish. We got a big old blue fish. But our line only sinks so far down. So upgrades are important. But we caught a jellyfish. We also had to pay $10 to go to this area. So hopefully even these small fries are worth a little bit more. That would be pretty cool. Because we really need to upgrade the weight so we can get that chest down there, see what's on there. And catch some of the fish that we can't reach. They're just so close. Let's see how much our jellyfish is worth. $8. So we have just enough to upgrade the weight and to head back there. Pay the $10 fee. Let's see if we can catch this time. Avoid the small fries. And go straight for the little green fish. Kinda looks like a toad. Clearly that was a frogfish instead. Get the small fry out of the way. Maybe I can snake the line down to the chest. Nice, those fish were really slow. So we unlock new gear. So that must be some of the things we can buy in the shop. So we've caught everything but that big bluefish that we saw last time. And the frogfish is actually worth $12. He's our most expensive fish so far. Got the Knot of Tides. Pulling the knot apart brings good fortune and favorable tides. So it only costs $5, but it's actually a consumable. So when you use it under the water, it'll push your line to the right, so you can catch certain fish, get certain items, like this big blue one that we got. The blueback pike. That is a big fish. Let's get one more jelly and see how much that pike is worth. That pike is worth 16. That's a pretty good return. So with our cash, we were able to buy the lighthouse key and unlock the minigame, the actual game. So now we have to catch certain types of fish and feed the seagulls. We can also reel in a bit faster. And we can throw up to a 3 distance now. But catching the small fries is pretty easy. They're just right off our boat. We go feed the seagulls. And we completed the first objective. He dropped something in the chimney. Maybe that'll fuel the lighthouse so we can go further out. I'm not quite sure. But we gotta catch 3 of these cods now. And now that we can throw a distance of 3, we can see 2 cods per map. So it gives us a lot more access to things. So let's go turn in our cods. And we got another gift from the seagulls. You don't actually get cash from the seagulls. So sadly the seagulls have no money. But it is pretty fun when you have an objective to catch certain types of fish. Going for the jellies? What is that thing? A gigantic sea worm. He just snapped our line too. Well, I guess we don't want to throw the line too far then. 3 jellyfish? The seagulls didn't give us a gift that time. And I've been starting to learn to keep some of our rarer fish, in case we have to feed the seagulls. So we just need a couple of these frogs. And one more. But we're losing like 50 bucks to feed these seagulls. And so we got our third little item, or our oil drop. And now we're going after these pikes again. We only needed 2 of those at least. And we're back to the small fry. This is going to take a couple trips. Luckily they are so close to the boat. And the first area is free, so we can go back here as much as we want. Turn in our fish. We got our 4th little oil drop. And now it wants us to catch these little purple things. I've never seen those before. But I realized you can click on the little lighthouse building, and these are the items the birds have been dropping. So this is actually going to give us more fuel, give us a new location. So that'll be really cool. That's probably where these purple fish are from. Wooden scrap for a new building in town. Some paint for our boat. And now we can hold more consumables. So let's go check what we unlocked. Looks like we unlocked the paint and this building. It's got green, orange. Oh, the black and gray is not bad. I like this purple quite a bit. But it looks really bad with the bronze hook. The green looks really clean with it though. I like this. And through completing the quest, we got the max amount of throws. And our max throw distance as well. So now we have 8 throws per map. We can throw all the way into the red zone. Look at the giant fish down there. And this must be the purple fish that the seagull wants. And it's a prawn. I do like how everything in this game, even scraps of metal and wood, are fish. So of course the prawns are fish too. Oh my god, they're chasing the lines. I definitely want to catch those guys, but they are bigger than our boat. So we'll have to see how that works out. Ooh, and there's a box down here too, right below our boat. Turn in the prawns. And now we need to catch our orange fish. Those really fast ones at the edge. But let's buy the additional weight. Let's try to catch this chest. Because we should have enough weight now to reach it. Seems like there's a whole ocean vessel down there underneath. So we got some new gear. Throw it to the edge, try to catch the orange fish. And they are just so fast. There's some black rockfish. And another chest as well. Buddy? Buddy, what are you doing? At least he gave up. So we got 2 new consumables. One to sink the line down. The knot sends it to the right. Maybe that's how we catch those fish. And the hook of grease. So you can slip away from a fish you caught. But maybe when we catch a fish, we can send it to the right to catch these big chomper guys. So I can't imagine how they're not going to break our line. They're so big. I also thought maybe he would chomp down on this orange fish. Because we might reel it in slower, because he's just so big. The royal tuna. I bet the seagulls are going to love this one. So I got a new item. And we have to catch the rockfish that we just saw. We got a new location too. Nice. So we gotta drag our line across the ground. But this is the second map? I see you, buddy. I see you there. And it also actually has some rockfish in it. But they're just hidden right next to these big worms. And we caught our first rock flounder. Feed the seagulls, see what they give us. And back to the pikes as well. And there's the most pikes in this third map here. Oh, he's getting close to the pike. Our reel speed is only 2 or 3 too. So I wonder if we never upgraded it, if they'd be able to catch the line. But they're definitely hungry for fish. Just only the fish we catch. So we need 1 more pike. But I think I'm going to check out this brand new area. And we got the maximum distance. And a chest right there too. Even with the max we couldn't reach that chest. There's gigantic crabs too. Little orange pufferfish. This area is awesome. I love the icebergs. Look at that giant fish down there. This is a brand new fish too. Kind of looks like a suckerfish, just the way his mouth looks. It's the needlefish. Yeah, there we go. It's got more tuna as well. And that crab is flying around. And he snapped our line. That's not cool, buddy. Got another new item. And now we have to catch the needlefish that we just saw too. Got some new colors for our boat. We got 3 needles already. So we have the dark one ready. Now we have the ghost ship. And a golden hook as well. I did always like this black and white though. And we almost caught the big fish. I wonder if that one would have snapped the line as well. But we got the needlefish. And we only need a couple more of those. Ooh, we got it on the return trip. This is a massive, huge fish. It's the oarfish. I don't think I've ever heard of that fish before. But let's buy the knots at tide and let's try to get that chest. Push it to the right. Nice, so we got the chest. So we got the tempting lure. Can use it for catching shy or elusive fish. But it costs $200, that's a lot. Just to go to this location costs $45. And we're not making a ton of profit because I keep feeding all my fish to the seagulls. But they do give us some pretty nice items. So we can carry more consumables. And we're trying to catch these orange pufferfish now. But these ones are a bit more elusive and shy. When the hook gets closer, they kind of swim away. But if you angle it just right, it can reel in faster than they can swim. The blubber blowfish. So we caught 3 of those. And we're getting back to the tunas now. So we upgrade our weight a little bit. But back to the icy depths we go. Ooh, you can run into the iceberg. Could almost catch that oarfish again. But there's a chest right below the boat. Got even more new gear. I think we only had a couple more to unlock. But we're trying to catch all these tunas right now. And most of them swim at the edge of the map. And they travel in packs. So hopefully we can catch them pretty easily. And they are also very, very fast. So hopefully we can catch up to the line. And that's perfect. So let's feed our seagulls. And get another item. And we gotta turn oarfish in next. I think I have 2 of those. And we got a new location as well. So we got 1 and we got 2, nice. And this is a fish I haven't seen before, so it must be in our new location. We also unlocked the Shining Spinner. Can shine brightly even in the darkest of waters. Which would help a lot in the midnight depths. There's some gigantic sunfish. Some more prawns, the oarfish. And with our weight, we can only go this deep. So let's catch this oarfish. Try to catch another one. To go to this location costs $90 straight off the bat. And the oarfish are worth around $50, I believe. So we at least paid for the trip. Let's try to catch the sunfish. And he snaps our line. Perfect. The oarfish are worth 50. The tunas are worth 40. But with this we could definitely upgrade the weight all the way. Max it out. And we can probably max out the speed as well. And I can just do one more trip and max out the speed. Get a little bit of the brightness in the water. And now let's really check out the midnight depths. Now that the hook's gonna sink all the way down. Into the depths. Ooh, there's some lure fish. Anglerfish? Yeah, angler. But those still aren't the ones we're looking for at the moment. We were looking for a purple fish. There's a gigantic red squid. 20,000 leagues under the sea right there. This is the fish that the seagulls want. The purple looking tadpole thing. There's a lanternfish down there too. There we go. So we've got these slugfish. You want 5 of these bad boys? Let's get some of our sinking consumables. And let's go even deeper this time. Because even with max weight, we don't quite reach the bottom. And a lot of these slugfish hang out at the top of the darkness. There is a big ocean down here, though. So let's sink down and see what happens. And to the right, I guess. Yeah, we found a chest. I was trying to catch that purple one. It's got some new gear. Turn the slugs in. And get a new item. Anglerfish. So we can have even more consumables. Got a couple anglers, so we gotta go back and get another one. And we unlocked the barbed hook. Advanced and strong hook. You can pull even the biggest, most dangerous creatures in. So does that mean I can catch the fish that broke our lines before? Because that would be pretty awesome. Let's go back and try to catch these giant eels. The giant worms. And try our new hook. Oh my gosh. The giant leopard eel. We can catch anything now. And it's worth 50 bucks. Let's move on to the next area now. The big chomper fish. I could never get these guys to break our line to begin with, but if we don't move... Yeah, we can catch the big boys now. The Goliath Gulper. We found 2 of those, and they're worth $50 each. So let's go try to catch the crabs now. These crabs were a menace. They jumped so high and so fast, they broke my line lots of times. The king crab. He's actually worth $75. So we just have the final location. We can try to catch those sunfish again. This looks so funny. Look how big it is compared to our ship. I've actually seen them at the aquarium before. They are massive. And they just bask in the sun. And so we just need one more anglerfish for the seagulls. And we've caught almost every fish in the game. We did get the gigantic red squid, though. The fathomless squid. Jumping jellyfish, what is that thing? It's the sea beast from the Midnight Depths. How did you manage to catch it? Well, sink my ship and call me a mermaid. Let's turn in our fish. We did not get an item, and now we need a ton of shrimp. The fathomless squid is worth 200. And I slowly collected all the shrimp. And now I need 2 lanternfish, which are at the deepest, darkest part of this water. But they're easy to spot because they light up. The consumables help push the hook around, going right and down. And we caught the lantern. The lantern jelly. You have 2 of those with the seagull. And now we have to catch 5 oarfish. The last area has 2 oarfish per map, and so this went pretty fast. And we got a new item. So now we have to catch 2 eels. We already have 1. And most of the rare and behemoth, this one is probably the funniest looking one. I didn't end up selling. I kept because I'm pretty sure we were going to turn them in. I already have 2 Goliaths. I have 3 crabs. And I'm pretty sure we had 4 sunfish. Yeah, nice. And the fathomless squid. We actually caught that one by mistake. I wasn't even trying. So we got 1 final item. And the seagulls are satisfied. So we got some new paint colors. And this ore, I've seen it before. Well, let's check out the paint first. The Abyssal Eminence, that's a cool color. Got the Ghost, the Dark Hook, and the Luck of the Sea. I really like the purple with the Dark Hook. That looks really cool. And let's see what this item does. This ore. I remember it. Yes, I remember that fateful day. The sea was merciful to me and let me survive. The others were not as lucky. If seabirds really do hold the souls of lost sailors, I hope keeping them fed helps them rest a little easier. Well, that ending was actually pretty satisfying. This game was awesome. I enjoyed catching all the little fish, all the different types. And I hope you enjoyed. So I'll see you later.